APLD has been on a downtrend since Monday, the 3rd of November 2025, and down a further 7.98% today, the 12th, sort of rather post market session, with an intraday low of $25.52. On its 4-hour chart, you can see the downtrend I'm talking about. It began on the pre-market session of the 3rd and has been in place since then. The extrapolation seems to be suggesting that it may remain in place up till the 21st of November, even with attempts to bounce, especially from Monday the 17th. These are just extrapolations. Okay, so the 40 period moving average is also expected to provide a resistance to any attempt to bounce. So, in other words, the area that is being encapsulated by the interaction of the two extrapolations, that is of the 3 period moving average and the 40 period moving average, is the area. Is the area that the price is expected to trade within. Okay, yeah, let's see now. Projections are currently saying $24, 25.39, 27.64 seems to be the only upper projection. But indeed, it has previous upper projections as high as 31.96, 33.47, 34.30. Its intraday high is, or rather, probably its 52-week high is 38.84 on the printed on the 16th of October. So ultimately, I think it's just contracting the bull run that began, I think, sometime in April. Yeah. Let's see now. Let's have a look at its weekly charts. Okay. So before then, momentum is expected to remain subdued, but may begin to pick up from Monday the 17th. That's when this might print. Okay. There's no guarantee that will be the case as well. Okay. Let's have a look at its daily chart. Yeah, the daily chart. Let's see. Okay, I was going to confirm whether this strength began in April. Yeah, it began in all the way back in April. Yes. So it seems to be attempting to contract that. So it seems to be doing so. Okay. So here we also have another extrapolation. This area here formed by the interaction of the extrapolation of the 40 period moving average and that of the 3-day moving average is the area that the stock is expected to trade within, going all the way towards the 24th of December. It may well defy all of these extrapolations. Here, the projection is saying nothing to the upside. I think the ones we had on the projections I read out on the 4-hour chart are the best. Okay, so underlying trend strongly bullish as well. Momentum is expected to just gradually begin to pick up, but may not be sustained. At some point, the stock is expected to cross its 10-day moving average, possibly by the 24th of November. Okay, that moving average is dropping 1.25 days, or it's dropping by, let's see, dropping by 2.4 points every day, it seems. Okay, so the stock, is currently trending. Let's find out what's going on with the stock.
Applied Digital, APLD, is trending after announcing a $2.35 billion senior secured notes offering through its subsidiary APLD ComputeCo LLC on November 10, 2025. The proceeds from this offering are expected to fund the ongoing development of the company's large-scale AI factories and data center campuses, which are central to its growth strategy in the artificial intelligence infrastructure sector. In addition, Applied Digital has drawn a second $787.5 million tranche from Macquarie Asset Management, further reinforcing its partnership with one of the world's largest institutional investors. This funding will help accelerate the construction and scaling of APLD's AI factory network, particularly its flagship Polaris Forge campuses, as demand for high performance compute capacity continues to surge. However, the market's reaction has been sharply negative, with APLD stock trending downward following the announcement. Many community members and retail investors are voicing concerns about the short term implications of increased leverage and dilution risk. Some speculate that the sharp sell off could be exacerbated by short selling activity or coordinated market manipulation, pointing to similar patterns seen in previous trading sessions where strong fundamental news led to unexpected downward pressure. Despite the bearish sentiment and volatility, a portion of the investor community remains strongly bullish, arguing that the recent financing moves demonstrate long term confidence from major institutions and provide the capital needed for APLD to expand its footprint in the fast growing AI data center industry. Bulls view the pullback as a potential buying opportunity, emphasizing the company's strong pipeline of hyperscaler contracts, growing utilization rates, and its positioning as a critical enabler of the AI compute boom. Discussions are now centered on how these financing moves will affect Applied Digital's balance sheet, revenue growth trajectory, and future earnings, especially as competition in the AI infrastructure space heats up. While near term sentiment may be cautious, many investors believe APLD's strategic direction and its alignment with major AI partners could solidify its role as one of the most important emerging players in the AI data center market.
Okay, so let's see what we have. High beta, you can see that high beta 7.19. This is very high. Volatility is expected to increase as well in the near term. It has what it didn't print up to its average 50 day average volume. Okay, yeah, I didn't do that in this session, but regardless, let's see, not very much. This is the post market session, but okay, they seem, let's see, are they discovering prices in this post market session? Not usually, not very active. It won't be out of place if they're not. It won't be out of place if they're not discovering prices. This is the post market session. Yeah. So yeah, at the same time as well, AI stocks, AI and cheap stocks, they are also expected to some profit taking is expected to get into that space. There seems to be a sector rotation going on. Profit taking is going on. Yeah, that's been observed in I would say, if you like, Nvidia, LRCX, and MRVL, and WDC. And I also pointed out that on AMD and indeed APLD now. So it may not just be a case of profit taking. Sorry, it may not just be a case of market manipulation and uh, um, opportunistic trades. There's a broader sector rotation away from these stocks to other things. Yesterday somebody observed that the Dow gained, and today yesterday the Dow gained, and then Nasdaq dropped. So we could also let's confirm what Nasdaq did today. It may be up. Yeah, it's also down. Yeah, you see. Okay, so that's what's going on. Have a look and see what you make of APLD, and thank you very much for watching this video.